Yeah.
Alright, here, I'll show it to you.
I'm done with this season and all these damn injuries.
I know, dude. Like, what the fuck? Like, how do you break your finger after a car wash?
That's what I was saying. Like, just the most randomest injuries. Only a NASCAR driver could get. Now, if it was like basketball or football, I can understand the injuries.
Ignore that thumbnail.
Let me see. Alright. Foce, imsa, dragon tail. Alright. So let's see. Joe Dam is out in front.
Yeah.
Kyle is second. Toe
The track
third.
is actually a little damp right now because it started out with light rain.
Yeah. I like the view.
Yeah, this game is really, they really put a lot of effort into the details of everything. Like there's helicopters that fly around the track and everything.
I might need to get GT7.
It's really good racing game, honestly.
Man, I just don't know how much. Actually, you told me it was like 130 something. I just don't know if Kenny has it digitally.
But Brody Kostecki coming through on his second career start, making a great run to the front. Oh!
He's gonna go up to 7.
Oh, he completely missed that corner.
Oh, he's gonna go. Oh my goodness.
That was
Oh,
kind of slams into Jimmy Johnson right there to save himself.
Toad with the fastest lap.
Kyle's in second. Let's see if he can hold it there, honestly. Every race he's been up there, then all of a sudden pit road strategy and he just messes it up. JC's ahead of me. I can feel that the curves are they're still wet.
JC said he was gonna do IndyCar too.
I'm just gonna try and pass JC there, but kind of covered the track.
Got his back straightaway. He ran into a tight right-hander. JC defends the position.
Oh, JC got a little loose there. Oh, I made slight contact with him. Didn't expect him to mess it up.
Stream was like a few seconds behind.
Yeah. Oh, Kostecki's gonna try and come up the inside of JC. Oh, he makes the double move. Completes the pass on me. I couldn't get the power back down before he cut in front of my nose. JC's heading the pit road. Oh, because he took softs. So JC was on the softs. That's why. He went to pit road. His tires were worn out. I took mediums. I think a few others took mediums too. Race started out wet, and track is still a little damp. Cars are still sliding around. Kostecki moving up to 5th.
Okay.
He's really making an effort here at his second start.
Toad actually got faster on his passing lap.
That was like a whole second faster.
Yeah.
Oh! What just happened to Helio Castroneves there? What the fuck? I didn't even... I like brushed against his bumper, but I didn't touch him. I don't know.
I see he slid off that right hander. Let's see. Oh, ooh. Off the track, he's gonna merge back in, but he's gonna fall back to 8th on Jimmy Johnson.
Good thing about GT7, like the AI get loose too, you know? Like the AI are fighting the same conditions that you are. And in some racing games that always doesn't happen. Kyle with the fastest lap.
Damn.
And they're both sitting behind you. Like, I wonder how far they actually are behind you.
Yeah. Let's take a look, because they have a huge gap. It's me. I see like 3 dots down the back stretch.
Yeah, I think that might be you guys.
Since they're coming after me.
Slipstream is pretty strong too. This race is going by so fast.
Yeah, it's already lap 8. You know what I might do? I might make me another GTA track.
A GTA track?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing too. Like, I feel like I deserve a second shot, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, Stecky got really loose there. Almost doored me. I think he touched me a little bit, but... Is he going to try to pass on the outside, or is he going to dive to the inside here? I have to brake a little later. Oh, looks like Jimmy Johnson's going to pressure him. Pablo Montoya. Kyle and Toad come to pit road. Looks like they're low on gas. They're feeling their cars
They're
up.
trying to undercut me.
I don't think they took softs again. Like, the good thing about this is, like, you can't see what the other drivers are taking. Like, you can't see, you can see if they're taking fuel, but you can't see if they're taking tires or not. Like, what tires they're taking. Oh, Toad really trying to block me there. He hits the curb.
Oh, damn, with the fastest lap.
God damn.
Cooking. The AIs are fine. Toad hopping curbs. Being told.
So, Montoya, your teammate, sitting here in third. He hasn't pit yet.
Looks like we're trying the same strategy here.
You guys are both going long.
I have no racing games except for F1.
And unfortunately, he 5.
Nah, I deleted E5.
Yeah, I deleted mine too. I was like,
Oh, I've just been so bored.
like, E5 gets so boring.
Yeah.
The next gen update just wasn't enough. Because when they released it, it's like the 2023 rosters are already out, so... Man, Toad really used that slipstream. Slides into the corner, makes it stick. Holy shit.
Let's see if Kenny has GT7 edition real quick. I'll be right back.
Alright. Does he have it virtually?
Mm-mm.
Damn.
That's the bad news. The good news, he got GT7. I mean, no. he got GT Sport.
Oh, yeah, that's a good game too. I would
You got that right.
yeah, I would re-download that game to play with you.
Bet. Well, I'm downloading it now.
So it looks like you and Kyle battling for the lead. And last time I went to the final turn, there was some rain there.
Oh.
So could start raining, unless it's only in that final turn.
Yeah, if it starts to spread out around the different parts of the track, and if I'm top three, that's way up ahead. I may try to pull this strategy. I'd rather risk being on the wets, dry portion of the track, and be out on slicks in the wet portion of the track.
I'm closing in on that lead battle too, because I'm only 7 seconds behind now. So,
Yep.
so it might be a 4-way battle for lead.
Halfway through.
Oh, I jumped on that curve a little bit. Oh, looks like your teammate Montoya and Brody Kostecki coming to pit road. They're not low on fuel. I wonder what's going on there. I have to assume that there may have been some sort of contact. Toad takes over second from Kyle. Looks like he's going to be the one chasing you now.
I think I played GT Sport before. It looked like it had all the same tracks that GT7 has. I wonder what's different.
GT Sport is separated from like all the other ones. Can't quite remember why.
I see it has the oval, 2 oval tracks.
I can't quite remember why it was separated from the others, to be honest.
I see a lot of sports cars. Project cars.
It looks like Kyle's dropping back from this lead too. Actually, there's a pretty good gap between all the three of you. I think you all have like the same amount of gap. Actually, Toad is a little closer to you than I thought.
Let's take a look at the standings here going into the next year. Let's see. That's right.
Yep.
So yeah, the time we're into today's race. I'm on my 21.0, Tony Kanai, P4, 14 points out, and Lamont Ojon is running at the top 5 total right now since 12 points, so this would be a good birthday for him.
Yeah.
If he was able to overtake Jordan and win the race.
Trying to get past Kyle without touching him here.
You know how hot head is I feel you can be.
Yeah, he might need a push. Oh, he dives it into the corner, into the final turn. Misses it a little bit. Toad's coming to pit road. And yeah, that makes yeah, Toad diving into pit road. He took on soft tires to push there, so I wonder what he's going to take on. I'm not sure what tires you're on. I'm on hard tires. I decided to.
You should be able to make it to the game, right?
On my tires, yeah. On my fuel, probably not. But I think me and you are on like the same fuel strategy. Which means if I can't make it to the end, you can't make it to the end. I don't know what your tire strategy is though. Ever since Toad went to pit road though, you're starting to pull away. Oh, I missed that corner a little bit. I can feel the track is a little damper again.
In the distance, you can tell that it's like light mist.
Yeah. It's all rain right around this racetrack, just waiting to come in.
It does. Best relief drivers are going to be flooding down here road.
Oh, Kyle tries diving it again in the last turn. Ooh, my tires slid there. There must have been some rain that flew in there last time. Kyle dives into pit road. Oh, he was really low on fuel. He had 0.6 laps left.
Damn, he wasn't even going to make it around.
I think I can make it like 3, maybe 2 more laps.
Is that your fuel right there by the tires?
Yeah, next to the tires, that's fuel.
I think he's halfway.
Yeah. So I think I can make it a couple more laps because that halfway goes down a lot for these last couple laps. I closed in on you a little bit. I think you might be saving a little bit of fuel.
Yeah,
Considering
it's going to go down. It went down by almost. It went down by a second.
you got to be saving a little bit of fuel here.
Elio comes down for the road. I'm saving a lot.
Toad, where he came to pit road earlier, he's overtaken Kyle again.
Those tires for Toad are up to temperatures. They're working well for him, but you can see Joe Dam right in front, Matt Hemby here.
Gotta wonder if that strategy for Toad's gonna pull off at all.
You know Joe Dam is fast. Can you be able to dash back up to Toad?
The gap now is 1.1 second. The Audi R8 in this Lexus. The two manufacturers that have really been... Wow. JC pitted with 0.3 laps left on fuel. I think we both can make it one more lap. Unless you're actually saving, which I'm not 100% sure of. Because at the same time this gap's staying the same now that I got up to. I can feel the dirty air.
The more I stay out, the less time I have on these new tires, and the less time I have on those tires, the more I'd have to gain on whoever will be ahead. But the good thing about it is I'd have fresher tires, you know. So it'll be interesting to see if Joe Dam can pull it off.
For the second race in a row. This gap really staying the same right now.
To hit lap 18.
So I think if they were to pit this lap, they would be able to make it to the end.
It's good to hear we're the top two. told right now, it's 20 seconds back.
Oh, you slid right there out of that corner. Joe Dam has pretty much led this whole race. SVG coming to pit road from 7th. Drivers taking on softs here. Gotta wonder if these two drivers in the front, if they will take new tires or not.
Oh.
And they're both diving pit road right now.
Wow.
So, I think I'm gonna switch to mediums here.
Joe Dam thing.
Oh, Joe Dam taking less fuel, so he could get out front. Toad sits 3.5 seconds back, so I don't know if that strategy did not pay off for him. It's starting to get, so I think this race will end like in the near to the dark.
Joe Dam, sizable gap, not big enough.
Will that fuel that he took be enough? Took just enough fuel to make it to the end.
Yeah, I wonder if he was saving so he could add a little bit less.
Yeah. That gap's still staying the same right now. No mistakes by either of the two drivers up front. However, a mistake from third, being Toad Scott, really messed this race up by going on the short strategy. So Joe Dam gets a much better exit off that final turn. Good thing about Joe Dam being in front, he would take the lead of the points, but also get that fastest lap point.
Yep. The meters hit 6 laps to go.
Looks like that Chevy Corvette of Zach Heiler finally going to close out a race where he's going to finish in the top 5. Held it there all race. Let's see if he can hang on to it. The gap staying about the same still. About a half a second. Few car lengths. Oh, Joe Dam really got loose there, that corner. Gap did close a little bit there.
Jason the Ford up in PA.
Oh, contact at the front. Joe Dam really slowed down there in that corner. I wonder what, he must have gotten really loose or something. It's going to be a battle here at the front for this lead.
Joe Dam was jumping the wheels off of this thing.
Oh crap. So they both had to pit road here because of damage. So Joe Dam and Matt Damon, both damage on those cars. After that contact, my front end was really dragging. Oh crap, and I got a penalty for crossing pit lanes. Fuck.
Matt Damon, honestly, pit itchy.
So, Toad Scott to the lead of this race. Oh yeah.
Joe Dam gonna be able to catch, pick up and catch Toad Scott.
The softs really benefiting me there off on that pit stop. And it looks like you actually have to slow down manually here. It won't actually have a penalty zone. So I actually have to slow down for 3 seconds. You gotta wonder. Yeah, I'll probably do it on the straightaway. I would love to do it in the corners, but okay. I'm gonna do it on that big straightaway. Looks like this race is gonna end in the dark. Can Toad hang on to that lead though? Alright, I'm gonna... Toad into pit road!
Oh,
Not enough fuel. I had to slow down for my penalty. Joe Dam goes by. And now, after those damage repairs, here we are again. In that same situation. And now, it being nighttime, track cooling down, you gotta wonder if it's gonna change any driver's mindset with here with just a few laps to go.
Going up. As the track cools down, that means the soft are going to start to wear even more. You wonder if the drivers had stayed out before Matt Damon pitted. Are they going to push and try to gain that time back and try and see if they can gain some points or ultimately to win?
Zach Kyler sitting back there in third. Looks like he's going to get a podium finish out of this if he could just hang on and have enough fuel to that end.
Just getting ready to come down to 3 laps to go.
Gap staying about the same now. It closes a little bit down that straightaway. Both Joe Dam and Matt Damon battling for this lead once again. Last week, it was the battle of Joe Dam, Matt Damon, and Alexander Rossi. And now it's Joe Dam and Matt Damon again. Oh, looks like there's lap traffic coming up too. Looks like that lap traffic is really slowing us up. I'm gonna just follow Joe Dam through. Oh, I missed the corner a little bit. Looks like Joe Dam got really loose off the corner though. Tension is definitely picking up here at Dragon Tail.
Joe Dam seized his first car, ironically, Audi.
He got really loose there in that corner. I tried to make the move around the outside, he gets loose again. And loose again, those tires.
The wheels off his Audi, here comes Matt Damon.
Side by side, down the straightaway. I braked a little earlier. Didn't want to push it too hard in that corner.
Already coming 2 laps to go. Look at Joe Dam slide. Try everything.
Two laps to go here at Dragon Tail. And Kyle comes to pit road. He could not make it to the end.
The moon is out as well. This is going to be a good finish.
So Toad back up to third. So if anything were to happen to this top two, looks like Toad would end up winning. Well, 15 seconds back. Not 100% sure, but it could happen. It looks like there's more lap traffic coming up. So I don't know if the first two are gonna catch there. Joe Dam gets so loose in that corner. He pretty much missed the corner. They're side by side, and it looks like it's starting to rain again.
Oh, it's on the raining here. Coming on 1 lap to go. Are they going to be able to make it around?
Will this rain affect them? Looks like it was only in that section of the track, but there is rain going around here. Oh, some slight contact to the bumper there of Joe Dam. Looks like there's some damage. But still, side by side pretty much on the bumper. Side by side into the final turn. And Joe Dam cuts it loose and goes to pit road. I don't know what the problem is, but he goes to pit road. It looks like he was really low on fuel. He did not take enough fuel to make it to the end. And Joe Dam is in pit road right now.
Because the white flag is off for Matt Damon.
Toad Scott really closed in there after that battle. If it lasted another lap, he closed in from 13 seconds to 8 seconds there. Well, 7.5. He's really coming up fast. Holy shit! You gotta wonder if there was another lap, this battle would have may have gone to Toad Scott.
Yeah.
Looks like Joe Dam is gonna end up getting a podium finish though, so either way, still a solid day for him. And a solid day for Toad Scott, being 12th in points. He really needed this. If there was another couple laps with those two battling, Toad Scott may have been up there with the battle, as he's only 6 seconds behind now. 5.5. But it looks like it's going to be Matt Damon getting the win here at Dragon Tail. With Joe Dam running out of fuel there at the end.
You can see it.
I'm gonna have to go through the rest of the results here.
So versus that Northern Island, it looks pretty good.
Yeah, that was some good racing there at Dragon Tail. Let's take a look at the results here. So Matt Damon finishes at the front. Toad finishes second, 5 seconds back. He really could have closed in. Joe Dam finishing third after nearly winning the race and leading the most laps. Heartbreaker for Joe Dam, but otherwise a good points day for him. Zach Heiler.
See if we can get an interview with Joe Dam.
Yeah. So Joe Dam, what do you think your crew could have done better there? Do you think that they could have filled it all the way up there at the end to get you that win?
Yeah, ultimately looking back on it, yeah, we could have filled it up there and maybe would have gotten back up to Scott and Damon. But yeah, ultimately just tried to save as much as I could to have a shorter stop, and it benefited us, but we were definitely lacking the pace after that pit stop, and the damage that we got before that, really did help. We tried and we did all we could. Hats off to my team, though. We played a good track, and ultimately we were still on the podium. So proud of our efforts, and we'll try to get back at it next week.
So do you I believe that your team did not change tires there. That probably explains why you were so slow after that pit stop, lacking the pace. Overall, though, do you think that this is a really good points day, or are you still disappointed with how this thing ended?
Well, both. Was a good points day, but it could have definitely ended way better than how it did. We had the fast car and fast lap, and we had it set up until the damage came and everything's happened. But nonetheless, though, still proud of a podium finish, and hopefully we can try to get number 2 in next week.
All right, that was Joe Dam as he finished third. As we take a look at the rest of the results here, Jimmy Johnson finishing a solid 5th. SVG, so the Corvettes finally getting inside the top 10, putting a race together, having a good day.
Yeah, it's good performance to them.
After they've been lacking the speed for the past couple of races, and they've been up there at the beginning, but then during that last stretch of pit stops, they really mess it up. JC finishing 7th. Jensen Button finishing inside the top 10 there. And Helio Castroneves rounds up the top 10. Brody Kostecki was really doing good there at the beginning. I'm not sure what happened. I think there was some contact between him and Helio Castroneves. We'll definitely have to look into that. Sebastian Vettel finishing 12th. Tony Kanaan 13th. Jason DeFord, second race in a row, finishing outside the top 10. Let's see if next race he can do something.
Yeah.
Van Orn with a 15th place spot there. Of one of the one-off drivers. Marco Andretti finishing 16th. Romain Grosjean, not a good day, 17th. Scott Dixon, another not a good day for Scott Dixon, finishing 18th. Rockefeller and Craig Busch in last place.
Haven't heard from him at all today.
Yeah, he must have had one of probably the worst days of this season. He just has not had a good start to this season at all. Other than that, I think we can go back and take a look. At that. A couple incidents here. The first lap here starts off on very light rain. Matt Damon started in the back. During that first corner, there was some contact too. It did stop though. I think everyone pits after like the first couple laps here. Then Joe Dam, take a look at the top 3. Joe Dam really started off really well in that front. Zach Tyler started on the pole. They were really sliding up there at the front. Helio Castroneves was in the top 3 at the beginning there, but Toad Scott really closed in. I used I forget which one I used, but I didn't use I used the 2.7 mile one. Yeah, I used the garden layout because that one was much better for a racing type thing, Let's see where Craig Busch was. Craig Busch was in 9th here at the beginning. He must have had some damage coming pit road or something.
They do some stack rolling for the pit road.
It was really solid pit stops from everyone, really. I mean, no problems there on pit road. I mean, I know Matt Damon had to repair some damage, but it didn't take that long at all. Toad Scott really started out the day in fourth, and he really stayed in that top three all day. Really never dropped out of it. But like we said, he was on a really short fuel strategy there. So he must have been using quite a bit of fuel. I think the next race we're gonna need to see something out of these Supras, because already on like 7.5 minutes in, Craig Bush was already sitting in last around no one, so I really wonder what happened there. I mean, he was so far back. I mean, the lap they came to pit road, he was in ninth. I guess we can watch what happens up until after the fact they gets on pit road, because I'm really wondering what happened there, because it looks like he was going to have a solid day. It looks like they were repairing a little bit of damage there at the end by fueling up his car a little extra. But he, right off the bat, he was on pit road, he was 9th, and then he came off 18th, so a really bad struggle there on the pit stops. But I wonder what brought him to last place here. Against Joe Johnson there. Oh, looks like Jimmy gave him a little nudge. Moved him out of the way. He was did not want to get held up. And then he drops right in front of Sebastian Vettel. And Sebastian Vettel sitting right in front of him. Sebastian Vettel even moved him out of the way a little bit there. And then they came back to the straightaway. And from there on out, once Sebastian Vettel moved him, he really started to drop back. I wonder if he can pit road after this.
Yeah.
He dropped him down to pit road after that. So he really... So his day just started on the second lap. Overall, just really bad. So, another incident. It's the Brody Kostecki incident. I think we'll go for some of these laps here. Wondering when this incident happened. Because overall it just was sitting right in front. Just kind of just sitting in ninth there. So, just trying to find that incident. I think it didn't happen. I think it happened around halfway. Sitting in tent there, wondering where that contact was. It was definitely with Jensen Button, I think. Okay, so he does come to right there. Does Jensen Button come with him though? Yeah, so Jensen Button does come with him. So we just kind of gotta watch from hitting of this lap. See where that no man is behind him. SVG was sitting behind all of us. Oh! Wow, that was almost a spin there. He got really loose.
To the corner, got loose. Open corner, save. Really good stacking.
Really wondering where that contact was with that GTR of Jensen Button. As he was going to pass him here, we got together a little bit, but it wasn't that hard. Button hops the curb. Oh, there was some hard contact there to the left rear. Like the Stecky. There was a hard hit there. We had some pretty good contact. Couldn't wonder if that was the contact or not. Got together there. I love how aggressive these AI are. It makes it so much more fun to race with too, because like they'll dive bomb corners, they'll overshoot corners.
So. Is there a sports car category that I can race with
Offline?
Yeah.
Like a sports car.
Like how you do yours.
Oh, like how I do my league? It should,
yeah.
So, like any sports cars, or are you just looking for something specific, like the ones that I use, like?
The one I use.
Are you looking to make like a league out of it?
It wouldn't be like a league, it'd be just like something that I do in my free time.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you mean. So, there's categories. I use GR3. If you want, I can show you the categories.
Yeah.
So, if I go to my garage... Here, I'll go to my garage for you. And if I choose to change my car, I can go to select by category. I'll show you the different categories. I don't have GR1 yet, but GR1, basically, it's like, prototypes and stuff.
Okay.
GR4 is kind of like super race cars, like, they're like the lower version of the ones that I use. GR3 is the one that I use. I think it's just better. It's more faster. The AI are more aggressive.
Do I have to pay for those?
You might be able to get some for free. I got the Audi R8 for free.
Like all of those right there.
I paid for them. They were most of them I paid for. They were 450,000 each.
I see.
But yeah, that's basically